With several suspects down and no closer to the truth, will we find out who sent that threatening letter? Probably, but not without a glorious amount of plot. One way to find out if I'm correct. I hope you're sitting comfortably. Let's go. I thought there was something wrong there, but no, my headphones were turned all the way down once again. I only need to replace the wire so that it doesn't do that. And if I remember correctly, in the preview of the previous one, we should be seeing a lot more of the Monster Squad. Which might be a good thing. Haven't decided yet. All I know is that there are so many people that are that they are in a position where it confuses me how they don't have a minder to look after their daily actions. How anyone can have this amount of incidents by sheer chance is amazing. And the fact that Kirihito, is that his name? Is just apparently impervious to damage. Which seems useful. He definitely maxed his vitality, defense, and resistances. Can't you pick a better route so you don't have to go back and forth? I've asked that question. Well, is that a second one? This one seems a lot more intricate than the other. Wow. The previous one was only like, what, one sentence? Wait, Shinigami? Oh, it's what they're doing on a day off? So they just want to go out on a date. That's it, isn't it? They had enough. So does that mean that he's going to have to pay for them as well? Like, take them out, buy their drinks and clothes and apparently animal CDs? Doppel is one of those characters which, like, is very capable. We've seen that. But they don't even appear that much. We know not a lot about them. Excuse me? Yes. Height. Do you think you need the next size up, maybe? Also, how can you get clothes stuck like that? Of course. Well, I hope he's got a bed booked in the hospital. Oh, okay, fair enough. So she's more upset that the skirt doesn't fit than what was witnessed. Her emotions fluctuate quite a lot. You're in the middle of a store, remember? It's probably good that there's no one else shopping here. So, do they all have the earphones as well, so they can listen in on the conversations? So, how does she feel about how zombies are seen in or portrayed in movies? Brilliant. So, she needs to keep better control over her limbs then. Is that just normal thread or medical tape? Ah, normal thread. And I can't remember if I've said it or not, but you know, you've got to admire heterochromia. Well, she's kind of a real corpse. He's such a smooth speaking bastard. But the amount of injuries that he's had, if he wasn't okay with blood and the like, it just slipped out. Yeah, but probably not for the reason you think. What can you. Okay. So you can still feel. Sure. I I enjoy the juxtaposition of the two personalities that we're shown. Her boisterous side and then this. Did call the EMT, we have a nosebleed. I thought he had stabbed himself with the needle or something. Oh, it's the jogger. Just quite a distance. She's always been well. First time it was 2 kilometers away. Then on the roof of a building. Does she have a problem with depth perception because of her one eye? Hmm. I'm used to that joke because I love Futurama, so understandable. But this isn't a crowd. There's quite a lot of open space. Well, you've already chosen, so it's going to have to be. Yeah, I would say too nice because he's so lenient. But the fact that people actually think, oh, no one can actually be nice, makes me feel bad for society. Hm. Well, That's unfair. I can't make eye contact anyway, but that's due to anxieties and whatnot, rather than any, like, prejudice. So... yeah, looking away, I see. Oh, did it backfire? So... does having awareness of a slug, is that a requirement to being a protagonist? Don't destroy public property. And they're down. And now, we'll unmask the bad guy, and it was Mr. Rogers the entire time. Oh. So you faked the entire thing. So it was Smith. Maybe he would have gotten closer to them if they didn't add a new one every week. She loves to cause trouble, apparently. Maybe Manako will overcome some of her neuroses slightly. For her to say about the small stuff. Oh, brilliant. What second there? I didn't expect that kind of development, but clever. It should have been easily detectable, but I overlooked it. As soon as the second one appeared. Well, he's not dead. So does that mean things like the Headless Horseman, an old mythos like that, was that answers my question as well. I had a separate thing I was going to bring up. With beings with removable heads, is it just a black void, that green smoke like in the Demi-chan thing? Or severed nerves and spinal column? She's not... I wasn't going for puppy, but okay, yeah, that works as well. Well, that and, there is a head just idling about out there. Probably cause a bit of an uproar. There was nothing behind that smirk, was there, Arachnea? where are they gonna find this head? And how did... Have we found it? How many head-like things are they going to just stumble across? I mean, it's not every day we find a mannequin out in the woods. Well, also Centauri didn't look directly down the neck hole, so... Also, if there is a head, like, on the floor like that, does that mean the underside of the neck, where it is separated, will get full of dirt? Yeah. Hopefully that's the head that accompanies the body. Mia's got quite good luck. Poke it with a stick. And is it the same kind of thing as Saki? Was that her name? Like, the head can be any distance away from the body? Or does it have to be within a certain range? I guess that would give you a bit of a startle. So it was her that wrote the letter, because it was a lot the same kind of speech. Is she a mad scientist as well? She looks very gaunt in that image. 20 words or less. What? He can return the head to the body, that's about it. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Dulan, of course. I couldn't remember the word. Is her neck sensitive? Oh no, it's Sue. Or Arachne, or both. Ah. I think someone needs a timeout. This is uncomfortable. I know it's the first time we've ever met, but... Mate, I think you need to find a different vocation. Maybe police work isn't your calling. He hasn't had much luck, this guy. Well, who am I to disagree with her? Well, that ended abruptly. So, you're getting a treat. Maybe not. Who's gonna stop the savior? Did they misplace the do not dehydrate sign again? For a well done, Puppy, even if it was just through blind luck. For a policeman to draw his gun, especially in Japan, is very rare, and he must be on the very brink of his nerves. It might be useful, but I think she'd want a bit of distance from Rakanair for the time being. Okay. Don't experiment. Does that... How does that work? See, that's a cool image. I enjoy the tales of, like, as I said, the Headless Horseman. Basically, undead stories are always kind of fun when it's there for some sort of mission. Sue just not really understanding. Is this true, or is this part of her speech? Well, he's been at death's door for 11 episodes so far, so I'm not sure there'd be anyone even closer to it, even possible. I think the character that has left the least impression on me is probably Tio. It's like she's got one track mind, everything cute, and it's like, oh, because she's so big, it's that. That's it. There's not really anything deeper. And I kind of want to see Smith get scolded at one point for. Well, there's probably too many things to count. Hang on. Episode 12, and there's. Oh no. On the brink of death. Recap of everything that's going on. Oh no, his life's flashing before his eyes. And in that end screen, there was a mandragora or a mandrake or a, well, you know, plant. You pull it out, it screams, people around die. Does it have that same abilities? Is it not allowed to speak for fear of injuring those in the vicinity? That might be a fun story to follow. It would be kind of like the... Is this a zombie necromancer where you got to be careful? But what are we going to do? We can't let our boy die. There'd be too many... Far too many that kind of rely on him. So, plus until I get an answer for who he's going to wed, well, if deaf, we riot. So, hopefully you're going to join me for the last episode. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below in the comment section or by leaving a like on the video. And if you're part of the 60% that don't subscribe to the channel, maybe think about changing that. Be it a present for the last episode of Monster Musume. Apart from the OVAs, but... And so, you might want to get yourself some rest. And a cold shower. so that you can join me in the next one. I want to thank Florida Sal, Ray Wynn, Aegis TR, Dynamite 1997, Lewis Almanza, Aisha M, Danny Tree, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else you see here, because they are the cranium canvassers, the head helpers, the noggin notifiers to the headless corpse that is my channel. And if you too want to go hunting for decapitations, then please head on over to Patreon. And no, I'm not entirely sure what any of this means. Either way, thank you.